Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. My name is Raja Faris and I'm from the City School Malltown Linkwood campus. In this video, we're going to talk about the major impact of novel coronavirus around the globe. It is a respiratory disease which majorly attacks the nasal cavity and the lungs. Being a biological hazard, it has taken more than 3,000 lives up till now, and it originated in a populated city of China named Wuhan. The accelerated spread of COVID-19 has brought the world economy to a standstill. Due to a lockdown and other economic crises, there is near unanimous consensus that the world economy is facing the most serious challenge of the post-war era due to the sudden halt in economic activity in both advanced and developing countries. In mid-April, the IMF updated its global growth projections and stressed that the global economy expected to experience its worst recession since the Great Depression. The WTO's latest forecasts are even worse, projecting a negative growth rate of nearly 9% for 2020 in the worst-case scenario. Different projections for economic growth in 2020 predict an overall contraction around the world, but some regional differences emerge. While advanced economies are expected to be hit hardest by COVID-19 crisis, emerging and developing Europe and countries in Latin America and the Caribbean have seen the largest downward revision of GDP growth projections. The COVID-19 pandemic has also affected the educational systems worldwide, leading to the near total closure of schools, universities, and colleges. School closures impact not only students, teachers, and families, but have far-reaching economic and societal consequences. This pandemic has impacted religion in various ways, including the cancellation of the worship services of various faiths, the closure of Sunday schools, as well as the cancellation of pilgrimages surrounding observances and festivals. Global stock markets crashed on March 2020 with falls of several percentages in world's major indices. As the pandemic spreads, global conferences and events across technology, fashion, and sports are being cancelled or postponed. While the monetary impact on the travel and trade industry is yet to be estimated, it is likely to be in billions and increasing. As global habits change to adopt to the new realities of the outbreak, consumer spending also appears likely to fall, and the impacts could have far-reaching effects on the media, sports, and the entertainment industries. Similarly, postponed or cancelled events could lead to a decline in revenues for the event organizers as well as for the media that broadcasts them. Cable television companies are partly dependent upon advertising, meaning that any decline in revenue will impact profitability. Professional sports industry is already heavily affected. In the US, the NBA and the NHL have both suspended their seasons indefinitely. In Europe, many football matches are being played without spectators and leagues are starting to act now. The Premier League appears poised to suspend its season, as Serie A in Italy and La Liga has done in Spain. In addition, this summer is due to see UEFA's Euro 2020 football tournament and the Tokyo Olympics and Paralympics events shown to millions around the world. These are not easily replaced in the broadcaster's program schedule. As more people stay at home self-isolation, quarantine measures could increase media consumption in home. This may result in an increased use of entertainment services such as video on demand and gaming. COVID-19 had tremendous effects on the travel industries too, as the countries opted for a lockdown and the entry for the foreign passengers was banned, which reduced travel and led to the bankruptcy of the travel industries and agencies. The use of non-renewable and fossil fuels also decreased significantly. Due to the coronavirus outbreak's impact on travel and industry, many regions and the planet as a whole experienced a drop in air pollution. Reducing air pollution can both reduce climate change and COVID-19 risks, but it is not yet clear which types of air pollutions are common risks to both climate change and COVID-19. So far, we can only expect this pandemic to be a way for nature to create a balance between the atrocities carried out by the mankind and the circle of life by nature. Stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.